What's up, everybody? It's Supersmallchibiwolf here. Today I'm going to be talking about and showing my PlayStation 1 collection. So let's get into this. First, the console. Really cool. One of the coolest designs in gaming. I love this. Now, I love the PlayStation 1. When it comes down to retro games, even though a lot of people complain about the graphics, I think it's an amazing console still. Got buttons, you got the design, it goes up and down. 2 memory cards. I recommend 2 memory cards, especially if you're a JRPG person like me. Yeah, dude, it's amazing. The amount of just games spanning so many, genres and just classics. Many classics were born on this, and just wow, fantastic time. Now, next I want to talk about is the box itself. Now, I don't know if this was here when I got it. I'll leave like an unboxing. When I first got this, because I had to buy another one. This is not the original one that I grew up playing and stuff. But what was it? Long story short, I have an older brother. He had his, and we would play that. Mine was actually the first the Game Boy. I started off with Nintendo. He had the PS1, and then we just gone from there back and forth playing each other's games. It's so fun. So yeah, PS1 little might not be the perfect condition. I did an unboxing. I'll leave it over here to see more of that. Next, I want to talk about is controls, because this is pretty interesting. So it depends. This is like the first one, like the first generation controller of the PS1, and then you got the DualShock, which is really cool. I personally enjoy both. This one's pretty cool, but this is more of a let's get into this. And it's pretty cool because this also has, I believe, the rumble over here, and then really nice. No, this is for the analog. This is for this. Sorry. Yeah, this is for this to activate this, because with it off, you play like this. So when you press it, you can play with these. So yeah, keep that in mind. Now that I showed all of you the controls, console, and box, it's time for the games. My favorite part. Let's get into this. Oh man, here we go. The first game. I love this game. I think this is my favorite game on this console. Final Fantasy VII. I love it. Look at Cloud. Look at that reactor. He's the Shinra reactor. And he's ready. You know what I mean? He's the 3 discs. 3 discs. Hell, nowadays they don't give any discs. It's just like a code digitally. And no hate to digital. But 3 discs? You chilling. Look at that. Beautiful. I love Final Fantasy VII. The characters, the memes, the story, everything, the music. Playing, because I remember back then when I was younger, learning instruments, I would play Final Fantasy. I would be like, Aerith's theme is easier than any other, song and theme. That's just my opinion. Maybe people, think like Yuffie's theme is easier. Yuffie's theme is not in my experience. Oh, so Yuffie's theme is not like a really complicated song, but I personally found Aerith's theme easier to, start playing with and this and that. And I had to organize the game real quick before it fell, so that's why I paused. I was like, eh. So yeah, disc 1, disc 2, what was it? Aerith. She's chilling, she's over there. And, it's amazing. That's another thing. The PlayStation 1, compared to other, I don't know about Sega that much, but my friends had Sega, not me. The PlayStation 1, you have cool art over there. Nowadays, even in the PS4, maybe PS3, from what I remember, you don't even get like that, cool art in the back of the discs. Here is just like beautiful. So from here, second one, where it all started. Beautiful. I am excited for Tekken 8. That's going to be a fun game. So there. So, yeah, Tekken, it's an amazing series, especially on the PS1. It's just like, wow. I personally think it's a must-have. If you're going to just get one, I recommend the third one. This is amazing. Beautiful. Just, wow. This year I've been replaying, all these classic games that I'm about to show you, and Tekken 3, really great. So next is Pac-Man World. Beautiful also. I enjoy the Pac-Man games on PS1. They're cool. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, the best Castlevania. Yeah, that one is amazing. Don't get me wrong, Super Castlevania 4 on Super Nintendo is amazing, but that game is just really wow. Makendo 2. Never played the first one. I don't even know what's it on. I just have this one, and this one is amazing too. If you like underrated games, I recommend that one. Capcom vs. SNK Pro. Yo, oh man, yo, where do I start? Yo, let me tell you, you keep play. You know how like in the past I talked about like Street Fighter 5. You play the game, you get in-game currency, and you can buy other game characters from the companies. It's like that. You play the game, you get coins, you spend the coins on like SNK characters, Capcom characters, and not just Street Fighter. That's the cool thing, and not just the King of Fighters. You get like other games as well. It's really cool. Nakaru's in this game, and just beautiful. So the next game is Strider 2. Really cool, and this is a cool one because it has a bonus. 2 discs. Disc 1 and Disc 2. I recommend watching the unboxing to see what's in here because it's also something special. Really nice. Now, I love anime. You all know that. Inuyasha. One of the coolest fighting games, yeah, and one of the coolest anime games, and probably the best anime, game, licensed game, on the PS1. Really cool. So the PS1 also had arcade ports and stuff like that, or like, they put games from the arcade and just made it a more amazing. And the Frogger games. They are perfect examples of what I just said. Amazing. Yo, they're so fun. They're so great. Owls are fun. Next, Street Fighter Alpha 3. My favorite Street Fighter. Street Fighter 5. That's a close one because, it just, the characters. Metal Gear Solid. One of the coolest games ever. I would say, Metal Gear Solid, like a lot of people say that's the best. In my opinion, that's like definitely on the top 10. It's such an amazing and wonderful game. Yo, I love this. Puyo Puyo, they are really great and fun. Really amazing. Really cool. Next, Final Fantasy 9. I love Final Fantasy 9. It is probably my second favorite Final Fantasy. Because because 7's the one I beat and really went all in even after I beat it. But then this one is really amazing too. And Final Fantasy 6, which is 3 in some other parts of the world. Oh man, I don't know, man. When it comes to that, because 7's my favorite. For number 2, I'm like, you know what? 9, man, he has a Dane, but then, when you look at 6 slash 3 in other parts of the world, it's like, oh man. It's just so amazing as well, So yeah, one day I'll have a conclusion of which is the best second Final Fantasy. But for now, Parasite Eve 2. The third one's on PSP if you're interested, and I don't think there's a fourth one. Gran Turismo. Oh man, Gran Turismo is beautiful, and for sure, Gran Turismo 2. Next, Bomberman Fantasy Race. Now, this is an Atlas game. So, finding it in this condition, this is what I was thinking, just now. I was like, man, I must be lucky, man, finding it in this condition and in a not like too insane price. And this being an Atlas game. Not every Atlas game is rare and just like insane price, but this, they tend to be, you know what I mean? And these are the newest ones that I added. This is not the newest one, just this one, okay? I thought it was going to be another one, and Pocket Fighter. I love my Pocket Fighter. It's amazing. Yeah, I still love it. It's fun on the PS1. It's fun on the PS4 because they have it in the Capcom Friend Collection, and yeah, amazing. So with all that was all the games. Also, they do have, just in case if you wondering and are interested, they do have like a port where you could connect, put 4-player mode. The DualShock is great. The original is great. I personally, like the DualShock. It's bigger. I have big hands. That's mostly like a kid. And overall, if you, any PS1 game that you enjoyed and loved, me, I personally am done with my collection. I'm satisfied. I am happy. No more PS1 games. You know what I mean? I'm good. I have a nice amount of games and I'm satisfied. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite PlayStation 1 games. Which ones do you love? Also, if you're interested in playing these games, most of these depends which one. Maybe one or two are like a little bit pricey now, but I got them before they went $100 and up. You know what I mean? And I recommend most of these can be found on, on modern day consoles, especially on the PS4, PS5 digitally. Really great. So I recommend checking out that option if you want to get into, collecting. But a lot of PS1 games, like the Frogger games, Final Fantasy, every other game that's not like, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, etc. A lot of these are really affordable. Even Gran Turismo, I got like for around $20. Great condition as you see. So I recommend checking out those options: PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and they tend to be easy. Not the I would say if you're getting into retro games, I recommend coming into the PS1 first. Because this is affordable. The console's affordable. The games are affordable depending what you want, and a lot of things are affordable. Doesn't matter what genre. I went to the game store, you know, and I'm like, oh my, you know, like there are pricey games out there, but comparing the PS1 to N64, Super Nintendo, Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, it's like night and day. Even the GameCube, it's night and day. The most affordable retro gaming console, for ever, even now. Even when those days I talked about like retro gaming issue, this and that, this is the most affordable out there. This is the best option. Not even the Game Boy, is more affordable. Like this is the most affordable. And let me give you advice. A lot of these games are always such a timeless classic. So just want to give advice. My final thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time. Bye.